Hello. It is spring, which means that I have emerged from my wintry cocoon, otherwise known as seasonal depression, to bring you a video. So hi, I'm Lore, as always, you can, whatever, I don't know how to do my intro anymore because it's been that long. We're gonna talk about things and maybe make some things too. So yeah, so as you can see, it's a different space. I moved yet again over the past winter. I went through some life changes, spent some time just kind of doing me, but now I'm back. In February I started to do some things again. I actually got to go to KatsuCon for the first time since the panorama, honestly, which was absolutely amazing. I've gotten to do some photo shoots with friends. I got to participate in this awesome Dwarf Feast photo shoot or in video project that was super duper cool. I got to meet really cool people over the last few weeks, and honestly, I have another thing coming up, another photo shoot coming up this weekend that I want to make just a little outfit for. And I can only do things at the last minute, so here we are. I figured this could be a good opportunity for a little vlog style update, so it'll be a little more rambly, as you can already tell, than my normal videos, as we kind of just make this dress together. So let's get to it. So the photo shoot this weekend is actually, it's a weekend photo shoot, but so this outfit is just for one of the days. But it is based on one of the outfit that I'm making is for this Pre-Raphaelite photo shoot. I can't say that word for some reason, it's very silly. And the Pre-Raphaelites were a group of, I guess it's a secret society of artists that just painted really realistic and beautiful and luxurious photos or pictures and paintings. And I like the aesthetic. When I think of the aesthetic, if you don't know, if you've definitely seen it, but if you can't, if that word doesn't mean anything to you, I would think like Greek with the diaphanous and the flowing fabrics, and just decadent, honestly. So I'm going to be making a dress for that. You can head over to the Pinterest board so you can kind of see what I'm kind of going off of. Okay, so I'm actually going to be looking specifically, I like all of these kind of Greek Roman influence things, think like muses, I guess, but I really liked this really simple, I love doing the simple historical patterns where everything is literally just squares and triangles, because you can knock it out in a couple of hours and it feels very magical. So this is the gown that I will be going with. The interesting thing about this kind of very simple pattern is it doesn't include gussets. So it's actually going to put a lot of stress point at that armpit there. So I'll try it the way it is. I don't know how well, it kind of seems like a vibing of a drawing, but I'm curious to see how well this dress will do without additional structural support. It doesn't need a lot. It's mostly the flowy thing that you just tie with the belt. So this is the dress style I'm pretty much going for. And I'm probably going to just make it out of the white muslin that I have. I want to spend no money on this. I have so much fabric for projects that I pretended like I was going to do that never did over the past few months. And I want to kind of just be using that fabric. So I'm going to start with the white muslin. There's a good chance I'm probably going to dye it. And then I know I want a kind of extra shoulder fabric thing, kind of like what you saw right here. A little drapey bit, because, drapey bits. And I'll probably be doing that out of this fabric. I think this was a curtain once, or maybe a tablecloth. It definitely came from my mother's collection, so who knows. But I kind of really just like this really decorative bit at the bottom. I think that makes a really nice border. So whatever the dress color will be, it will be dyed to pretty much match this kind of situation. So yeah, the drawing that I'm going with is actually really simple. You saw from the Pinterest pattern, but I like to just draw it out. I took my measurements this morning, and trying to just give my idea. So this is pretty much the fabric piece laid out. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that my fabric is not actually 60 inches across, so it's gonna be as wide as it's gonna be. So pretty much this is going to be the neck hole. So start with that. This is going to run along the shoulder, when it's going to be actually completely open and then closed by ties, or it's going to have a little feature here. that can fasten it across. So really hangy sleeves, really diaphanous sleeves. The front is going to be, let's say front. It's going to be longer than, or is going to be shorter than the back, and the back is going to come out in this little curve here. So really, really simple. It's probably going to take me more time to press the seams and to sew those down. To do flat film is probably what I'm going to do, than anything else, but it should be a pretty easy sew.
Oh my gosh, it got so much colder. It's literally just like the wind just beautiful. Yay!
That's what I get paid to do.
Yes,
Because when you're the big one,
You're
and
learning.
you're stack them together.
Sure.
Here,
Yes,
we can
meant
take
with the
that one over
skulls.
here, actually. Putting the sheet and like draping it in the back.
Oh, yeah.
So
It
by the
goes
end of
to
that's
hell.
good.
Not for free.
Not for free.
So we are at a wonderful femme retreat where husbands are not allowed, partners are not allowed. This is us happy. You have the best life, you know, clearly, because you are able to go on vacations with just like your friends and hang out. And
I'm vibing.
so this is where we are.
I'm here.
So that is that's the vibe for this.
Oh, hold up. I'm sorry. Let me pan. Let me pan. Who is she? Who is she?
Oh my goodness, the wind is being paid right now. Oh!
I look like a fantasy college AU. Like I'm like a bookish elf girl with my little coffee mug, ready to study for all of the exams coming up. Amazing. Yeah, so I had to change after I just shot that because it is wet outside and the hem is like 6 inches caked in mud, so it feels like a wet paper bag. In fact, it's very unpleasant, so I just kind of took it off and now she's hanging out right here beside me. So for the shoot itself, I actually only ended up wearing the dress that I spent like a day, I guess like the last minute sewing for like 30 minutes right before I left. So I got a couple pictures in it, but didn't spend most of the time in it. Most of it is what was spent in that pink dress that you saw, with the corset back. So gorgeous. Unfortunately, I don't know who made it. It was brought by Liza, but I can find out if you're interested. But yeah, she's done. Critiques. So I did say I was gonna make this out of muslin. Funny fact, this is not muslin. This is a bed sheet that I got from a lady when I bought this couch. She gave it to me to help move, and now it's this dress, so sustainability. Yeah, so there's a couple of things. I definitely felt the project was definitely rushed. I mean, it was very simple, but at one point at the end of the, like I was sewing late at night and I put the gusset in down here, which that's just not where that goes. Your armpit's up here, so that was very silly. So then I had to seam rip that out, and then like I guess I was frustrated, so like I ripped the fabric at one point, but it's okay because I also like got the waist measurement wrong for it to be, I don't know, I was sleepy. So like I made the waist measurement my actual measurement, which is not gonna get you to, it's really because I don't think I had enough fabric to do a cross, because the way the square does, it's going to make it fitted. And I didn't really think about that. I thought it was going to be like a, like you would make a chemise, like where it's really long and hangy. So it was a little more fitted, so instead so I had to let this out, let the corner, the side out, which normally you would close with the zipper, just so you can get it over my man's shoulders. But yeah, so that's still open, no zipper, just there, just hanging open casually. Totally finished. Yeah, I didn't end up like flat felling any of my seams. I like fake serged them on my machine, and should probably do that at some point. But the biggest thing after this girl gets washed is I desperately need to dye it. I affectionately call this color combination when it's together that it looks like my Jesus cosplay. So this needs to be, I think I wanted to do like a green is what I thought I was going to do, but I simply did not have time. So I think wash, color it, and then that will be better. There was some issue with the neckline. I didn't realize, like I sewed that on last and I guess I wasn't really paying attention, but the neckline isn't really even. It's like randomly, like I don't know. It's very easy to like give the illusion of being even if you have it draping off your shoulders, but just like when it's up, it's like that's not a semicircle. So yeah, but all in all, it was wearable. It does look kind of, I mean, it looks good if in a way of looking like a prophet from the Old Testament. But it's, you know, it worked. All in all, it was a really fun weekend. I really enjoyed all the people that I got to meet, all the new friends that I got to meet. It was such a really, really fun group of people. I know this video is a little bit different from ones that I've done previously. It was like kind of a let's make, but also kind of like a travel vlog. Let me know if you want to see more travel vlogs, because I do enjoy kind of recording a behind the scenes of what those kind of photo shoots and like photo retreat weekends look like. I think it's really, really fun. And also I love watching the video back when I'm editing, because it's just like seeing all the interactions. It's just so cute and so pretty. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you for watching this episode. If you happen to like it, consider pressing that like button. And if you want to see more of my crafting or LARPing or otherwise journey, consider, oh wait, LARPing. Important. So I'm still working on my Project Ascension video. I recorded it, but then I'm not sure if I want to re-record it, so it's taking me a little bit of time to get that together. I have a bunch of stuff still for Saturnalia that I want to get out to you guys. And then upcoming, I have at least 2 LARPs planned for this year. I'm spending a lot of time doing a little more modeling than I've done in the past, so it's interesting to try to split my time, but LARPing is still happening, and it will still happen and come to you. So there'll probably be an announcement video about that. The first LARP I'm very excited for. I can tell you, it's Drakenfest. So I'm excited to go through the process of creating my character and what all that's gonna look like as soon as I have a free moment to do so. All that is coming to you. All right. I think that's it with the updates. Almost forgot. Thank you for watching this video. If you happen to like this video, consider pressing the like button down below. And if you want to see any more of my crafting, LARPing, or any other thing I do journey, consider pressing the subscribe button as well. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye. This hair. This is why I cut all my hair off. Good. Done. Did it. Done. Bet.